No, nigga. How about this? How about y'all wake up, get the dick out your face, move the dick and balls out your face so you can see and realize this fucking team is put together horrible. Horrible.
I gotta set that for our intro for our emergency stream tomorrow. I don't know what Mateus put, but I'll go in there and change it. Be like, what is this?
Yeah.
Anyways, welcome back. Welcome back to the channel.
Yes.
We're having the meltdown stream tomorrow. I know we were supposed to do that tonight. Mateus is gonna have an emergency meltdown stream after yesterday because we all know how shattered the City fan base is after yesterday. But we're not going to talk about that today. We'll save that for tomorrow. We're going to try to think about the weekend because we have a West Ham fan on.
Oh, no, we can talk about that game. Mike, did you watch that game yesterday?
I did. I did.
All right, so you're playing them on Saturday. What did you see?
For some reason, I see... when I saw the first 20 minutes, I was like, okay, it's only a matter of time before City scored. Then I'm just seeing the same attack over and over again, where nobody wants to finish a job. And I'm just thinking, okay, well, you got to take your chances out of the way ground. And then I just saw one ball over the top and then miscommunication. I also was very, it's Pep Guardiola, so I can't be confused by the lineup because Pep, he changed it all the time. But at the same time, I was confused by the fact that Nunes wasn't starting, Kristoff at right back. I'm not saying Kristoff bad there, but at the same time, you just want to keep what's working, especially when you're going to Real Madrid. But this is typical Pep. So I'm thinking, this is good and all. Erling Haaland's not turning up now, but we all know who he loves to score against. And I know he scores against everyone, but I'm pretty sure he's broken every record against us. And so I'm still looking at City being like, every team sets a template to how to play Manchester City. Meanwhile, we just rock up and just bend over, for the lack of better phrase. That's what we do. So I'm looking at City. I'm like, you're really disappointing me because I'm like, I can't say anything to Arsenal fans. I can't say anything to us. That's why I get pissed off every time City lose because I'm like, I'm really going to have to see these fuckers win the league, and I'm gonna have to just fly a country and go Cambodia or something and just drug myself.
Cambodia's great. I like Cambodia.
I just said a random country. I barely go on holiday. It would give me any excuse.
No,
but
Luke, we're gonna cry tomorrow, so we can we can try to get it out of our system. Luke and I have been crying. We did the post game yesterday. We went on Alfie's channel today. There's been a lot of therapy sessions, but like I said, I think yesterday just broke me. I'm like everything I thought we were building towards. I think Pep just completely just went away from it all. He played his favorites, most of them who aren't earning their spots right now. He's benching players who are performing better to play his favorites who are not performing, and it's very clear now. And there was something that really actually terrifies me right now is the fact that one of our main journalists who gets all the team info, he's in the dressing room. He wrote an article saying how emotionless and sad everybody was yesterday. And I'm just like, okay, the fan base is a mess. Now the players are a mess. I'm getting a little nervous that maybe Pep is losing the dressing room. And if that's the case, then the season is over. And I don't know how you fix it. Actually, I do know how you fix it. You'd have to get a new manager, but I don't think we're there yet, but I'm nervous that maybe we are.
I think y'all are closer there than some of your fans would like to admit.
I'm starting to see that right now. That lineup yesterday just showed me that I don't think he's going to change. No. We need to be playing better players, younger, better players. That Newcastle lineup, he said, was the best we played all season. And then he just completely dismantled it. And a lot of players got benched too. I don't think deserve to be benched. I don't know why Omar Marmoush is benched because he's scoring goals and he's actually pressing and providing a lot off the ball. I don't know why Turkey's being benched. He's one of our best creators. That makes no sense. I don't know why Nico G's being benched because our midfield is still getting run through and we need a physical presence next to Rodri. And Bernardo Silva's not providing that. So I just don't get it. But anyways, So this is probably what you're going to be looking forward to. You're going to probably see a lot of these players that I'm just really down on right now are probably going to start at West Ham. So this might be good news for you, Mike.
I don't know. Just I always hear this from like fans that every time we come up in a new game or a team's off form, team's frustrated and whatever. Every time it's like, oh, it might be West Ham's chance. It's like we never ever capitalize on it. I use the word capitalize all the time on my channel when talking about West Ham, and it's like,
Yeah, you do.
It's absolutely fucking sensational because every time we come up, like for example, Chelsea, for example, we were literally 2-0 up. 2-0 up.
Playing really well against Chelsea.
Really
Remember
well.
that game
Really
very
well.
well. You countered every single time.
Oh no, don't say countered. Don't say countered. I can't.
Bro,
I can't.
then enter Osama bin Spirito and Max Kilman in the goal. and then you saw what happened. Like every time, the problem is the game management. Like no matter how bad a team is playing, how bad and how down a team is, at the end of the day, individual quality is going to come out on top. And with Somerville being out of this game as well, it gives me even less hope.
Miss.
Yeah, Somerville was out for a couple of weeks at least now, so it's kind of annoying. We're gonna have Adama Traore, and no, Man City fans, this is not the Adama.
Oh God, no, not Adama Traore.
No, I know. Before you, I was gonna say,
God,
it's not the Adama Traore of 5 years ago. Well,
this is an
like
Adama Traore was the worst player on the pitch against Burton Albion.
Yes. Oh my God! Don't get me started.
That's no word of a lie.
Oh,
like,
this guy.
No word of a lie.
Still, he'll outpace Ruben Diaz. He'll outpace him because Ruben Diaz has no pace, and Pep will start him.
Yeah, but if I'm Ruben Diaz, I'm letting him go through. What's he gonna do with it? What's he gonna do with it afterwards?
Oh God.
He's not gonna do anything with it.
And he's coming up, Steve Donnarumma.
Donnarumma, man.
Remember, so that's what I'm saying. Like,
Donnarumma can stop some shots, but I think he had a bit of a howler yesterday on that first goal. That was not the greatest.
Definitely
Not the reason we lost the game because you can't just sit there and completely blame the keeper when you score no goals. But yeah, oh God, you just said counterattack and you said Adama Traore. I'm officially triggered. Another thing that's making me very nervous about this game is Nuno seems to always get the best of Pep. I think Pep has always struggled against him.
They said that about Arnie Slot as well. I don't know.
There's only been like 2 games that he played him, so I don't know.
No, but like Nuno
or
and
Arnie Slot is okay.
Sorry. Because Nuno and Arnie Slot, because we got battered by Liverpool. Like, even though everyone's like, "Oh, Nuno will do the same thing he did against Forest, win 1-0 or some bullshit." We got battered, and they scored like 2 minutes. I guarantee we'll concede early just based on the fact that we'll switch off. I feel like too many people are looking at West Ham and being like, "Oh, they can actually get something." The last time we won,
I heard LB on his stream today. I heard LB on his stream. Was it today or yesterday? Say West Ham are looking like a decent team, and
they're in good form right now. And like I said, I'm just very worried about how this loss yesterday because it shook the confidence I think of a lot of players on this team. So I wonder what the response is going to be. Especially when I'm seeing articles from journalists being like, yeah, the team was very despondent and all this stuff. I'm like, ooh, that's not good. And I have to question where the leadership is on this team. Where's the leadership from the manager? Where's the leadership from the captains? I didn't see any of it. I'm being told we have to play experienced players. We had 4 captains on our pitch last night, and everybody looked like a chicken with their head cut off. So I'm questioning the leadership on this team. A lot of it's just like, well, these guys aren't good enough. And I'm like, well, you make them better then. That's your job. You're the captain. You're the manager. Make them better.
Yeah.
You have a responsibility. So I really hope they get everyone into shape. Hopefully they cancel training today and just, let everyone go to the pub. Like go drink it off or something. I don't know.
That might be a bad idea. I can't lie. That might be a bad idea. I feel like is when it was saying
Jack Grealish is no longer on the team, so we should be fine.
I feel like.
Oh God, Krishna, don't bring this up. I'm terrified for that cup final now. I'm absolutely terrified because if Pep tries to pull another madness in a final, and that's our best shot at a trophy this season, and we lose it, oh my days, I'm gonna be livid. But he can't just stick to what every time something works, he decides to go mess it up. It's been the theme of the season all season. Like we were playing very well. We were playing direct transition ball for a while, but Rodri can't do that. Nico G can, but Nico G's not playing anymore. So now we can't do that. But so if you said your team is good in transition, then you're gonna have a field day probably, because I have a feeling we're gonna play this wide open midfield again. Pep has been kind of favoring this since Rodri came back. He does this kind of like 3-1-6 shape, and Rodri can't do it. At one time, it was a 2-1-7. I was like, "What are we doing?" I'm hoping. Yeah, I'm just like, you're doing that with a high line. I'm just like, oh god. I don't know what's going on with my team anymore. I'm trying to have a legitimate conversation with you, and my head's just gone.
That's the thing. I think we will get chances. Like I do think we will get chances, but it's about putting them away. Like we've been in these situations before where we've had so many chances. I think it was against Forest, funny enough, where it was that relegation, like 6 points up. We had so many chances. The complete mid-off. And we still lost 2-1. And
the battle of the disabled people, we'll call
definitely. It's the battle of the Paralympians. I always call it the Paralympic Stadium for the obvious reason. Like, and the reason why as well is like this was before the Somerville form and all of that. And now we haven't got Somerville. We literally got I can't believe Adama Traore is a footballer. I genuinely cannot believe he's a footballer. We've been linked with him for 3 years. I've been telling people how shit this guy is. He joined, looked like shit, tried to beat up half the Chelsea squad, came up against Burton Albion, crossed the ball off the pitch in the first 5 minutes. And by the way, I purposely didn't do a watch along for that because it was 12:15. I'm not getting up earlier on a Saturday because I want to be sleeping in the afternoon on a Saturday to get up to watch West Ham United. I don't care if my channel is monetized or demonetized. I will get it terminated with how cranky I am when I wake up. I will be calling Adama Traore all kind of Paralympic shit. All kind of Paralympic shit. I'll be so real. All kind of Paralympic shit. I'll get terminated. So I cannot believe this guy is a footballer. He's the biggest video game character that's ever graced the football pitch. Like literally just like you're playing a fighting game and the character's just going like this beforehand before you're about to press play. Yes, that's what he is. That's what he's like. That's what he's like. He has to do inside forward gimmick because some of it was injured and we've got Bowen on the right. On the left-hand side. He doesn't use his left foot. He uses his left foot to tackle himself. That is it. He just tackles himself with his left foot. That is all he does. Like, I believe in Fernandes, Bowen. I'm sure we'll create chances.
James Fernandes is a wicked player, man. I like him a lot.
Yeah, he's been our best player this season, man.
And Portuguese.
Really? Your best player?
Yeah, he's been our best
player. Over Somerville?
Yeah, because for Somerville's only been good for 2 months.
Somerville's been, it took him a minute to heat up.
Okay.
And that's because we're playing attackers on the pitch. Like, I've been saying this for probably as long as you know me, Steve, but for as long as I've known myself, play attackers on the pitch and your attackers will do well. Like, how about that? Like, maybe don't play fullbacks and midfielders on the wing, that would be nice. Play attackers up. And when we bought Pablo and Tati, that's got the best out of Somerville. And so ever since they've come in, Somerville's benefited off doing that. Fernandes has been good all season, despite how shit we've been. Like, and it's the case of like straight away debut against Nottingham Forest. I was like, keep playing him. And ever since then, he's been playing well. Doesn't really put a foot wrong. Only really played bad against United, and that was it. And
Bowen's been in good form recently as well.
Yeah, he's the one I'll be nervous about is Bowen.
Yeah, Bowen's always good, to be honest. Even recently, when he had a little bit of a dip, our fan base on Twitter were overreacting just because it's Bowen. Like when Bowen puts in like a 6 out of 10 performance, it's like, oh my god, he's playing so bad right now. It's like, okay, who are you gonna bench him for? Adama Traore? We have 3 wingers. Bro. Like he plays like 8 out of 10 all the time.
You sold Luis Guilherme to Sporting?
Mm-hmm.
You sold him outright, yeah.
Yep, and
I don't know why that kid didn't ever get a chance.
But it baffles me because he scored like basically one of his first games.
Yeah,
he scored one of his first games for Sporting.
This is one of Sporting's better plays last night against Bodo Glimt. Even though they got packed up.
He's good enough for Sporting, not good enough for West Ham. Make it make sense. Like, make it make sense. Like, it doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't make. Like, West Ham aren't going to win them. If West Ham win the Portuguese league, we're not winning the Portuguese league. We're not going to be better than fucking Sporting. So, Luis Guilherme can start for Sporting, but he can't start for West Ham. Like, let's be so honest. Like, and that's the thing. Bowen will play 8 out of 10 basically all the time. He has a slight dip, and everyone on Twitter just overreacts because they're stupid and they don't go outside. But like, I'm confident in some of the players
Wow,
we have.
Twitter
right now,
overreacting.
like,
That's never happened before.
yeah, never.
You did not
ever
want to see City Twitter last night. You
happened.
did
I
not
can
want to.
imagine.
It's still a disaster, and now it's a civil war because everyone had their overreactions, and there's a lot of people being like, "Oh, well, you're plastic" and all this shit. And I'm like, "Oh, jeez."
Yeah,
Like,
that's
great
the
way
thing,
to
like,
get me on your side, insulting me. Yeah, genius.
Well,
Like, so many people do this now. They're just like, they just start like insulting people, and then they'd be like, "Well, aren't we friends?" It's like, no, you just insulted me. Like, piss off.
Get the fuck out of
yeah,
here.
no facts. And that's the thing. Like, people do that when they're on the meltdown. What we do is we put our managers on their faces on like leaders from 1930s and stuff. When they
Oh yeah.
like as you would have seen with the Graham Potter thing at the start of the season.
I saw a couple of those from my fan base last night.
Like,
Comparing Pep Guardiola to certain people from that era.
To
like,
the evil Austrian dude.
Yeah,
Yes.
I retweeted something last night to do with West Ham, and I saw 5 likes of the repost, and they all had profile pictures of Max Kilman just dressed as someone else. Quite a lot of like very bad people, let's say. But Max Kilman deserves it, to be fair. He does.
Yeah, man. Maybe he's on those files. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
On them
I would.
files, bro.
Oh God, let's not
The
bring
Kilman
those up.
files.
Malik Juf. What have you made of him so far, Mike? I'm a huge fan of him. Your left back. I think he's a bit inconsistent. I think his decision making, but like he's got so much raw athleticism and pace and good tech. He just puts in a shift every time. I think quality is a bit hit or miss sometimes, but he puts in a shift. Very Dorgu-ish. Very Dorgu-ish.
Yeah, it's the way Nuno uses him that's been my main problem. Like, my only problem with Diouf is sometimes he's not. Well, not sometimes. He does this thing that I hate from fullbacks in the modern day, where they don't go up to the person that is about to cross the ball, and it really annoys me because it's cost us so many goals.
Yeah.
It's cost us so many goals, like just from him not closing a player down. And I get even in sitting back football, you still have to close the man down on the wing. It doesn't have to be the winger tracking back all the time. One thing I will say is that when Nuno was doing the left back has to tuck in possession, and it's just Somerville going down the left to run on the touchline and stuff. That was not benefiting Diouf because he's a lot more defensive than attacking.
He has the most assists.
I'd imagine so, because no one else gets much for us, because he gets a lot of assists. To be fair, he spams crosses. He's literally a cross spammer in the squad, so I'd imagine.
Juke and Bowen both have 5 in the Premier League, yeah.
And that makes a lot of sense. So, like, with Diouf going a lot more forward now, of him actually being allowed to link up with Somerville, we're actually getting more out of him, because, like, I would say Diouf is not the greatest defender.
That's a decent left-hand side fucking partners. That's decent.
Yeah,
I like Juke. I like Somerville a lot.
Yeah, and the thing is, Diouf is not the greatest. He's not the greatest defender. I'll be sorry, he's not. But like at the same time, he just
none of these fullbacks are really. That's why Lewis Hall stands out so much.
Yeah, that's why with Wan-Bissaka and Walker Peters, I'm really happy with. Like down the right hand side, I've got both like doing their job sort of thing, and they're both good. But like both ends of the pitch. With Diouf, he just needs to be aggressive. When he's aggressive, he's a good defender. When he's not aggressive, he's like, it's like, what's the point of you being there? It was even worse when we had Diouf and Kilman on the same side of defense. It was like, fucking hell. It's like Kilman will ruin everyone else. But I think with Diouf, now he's been more aggressive. Now he's linking up with Somerville really well. They understand each other. He just needs to keep doing what he's doing. Like, also, it is his first season in the Prem. So I don't really go in on people when it's their first season in the Prem. Just get your chance to like link up in the league.
He's made a good impression, I would say, so far.
No,
that felt like a 7 out of 10 season grade. Probably.
I think people were jumping the gun though when it was like, oh, West Ham are going to go down, so in January let's go and get Diouf sort of thing. It's like he's not a needle mover for anyone right now. He's just improving. He is just improving. I'll be so real. Like he will get there.
Similar to Dorgu. Dorgu didn't start out great at Man United, but now they really miss him.
Yeah, if we survive next season and we keep some of our players, I think he'll be decent. But other than that, like we just need to be patient with him. Like, don't jump the gun either way. Don't call him shit. Don't call him excellent. Like, he just is who he is right now. He's a 21-year-old raw fullback that has got a good cross on him. That just needs more work.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Do you trust him to lock up either Semenyo on the right or Cherky?
Oh hell no. Hold on.
No.
I can't lie.
'Cause I didn't watch-
I did
I
long-
didn't- that-
Oh,
that's
God.
one of the only Man
Knowing
City
Pep,
games-
he'll start Savinho again.
That's the only
I-
Man City game I really missed this year was you guys beating West Ham 3-0. Let me check the lineup.
Oh, but it's definitely didn't play that game. He was in AFCON.
Oh, it was Scarles at left back. Okay.
I don't
Turkey
even think
had
we
his
played
way.
that. Yeah, Turkey. Well, also, you know who always does really well against you is Doku.
Oh, yeah, don't get me started on him. Fuck
Yeah,
no.
so I would imagine Doku is going to be on the left wing.
But to be fair, we've got Wan-Bissaka now, so I don't mind who plays down the left.
Oh,
That's the
God.
one time. Like with Wan-Bissaka, that's I've never been more confident. Like, apart from Bowen,
I'll
I've
pull
never
up
been
the
more
lineup.
confident in individual.
Oh, West Ham. I
can't lie.
found it. I found it on my ESPN app. Okay, so we played. Oh, this is when we were playing some of our best ball.
The 4-3-2-1. Do you agree, Mikes? Do you think Man City looked at their best with like this formation this time of year?
Definitely. They will suffocate. Yeah, they will suffocate you down the middle. So yeah, like
Yeah, Nico G was playing so well, but Nico G's on the bench now.
Yeah,
So I think
start
you
with this.
can find joy in there now because unfortunately Rodri has been playing by himself and there's no support for him.
I think we will get at you. I think Fernandes will get at Rodri, but it's just we won't finish our chances. Like unless
That's where
really
I hope Donnarumma has a good game. Excuse me. Our problem is that we're not finishing chances either, as you might have seen from that Real Madrid game. But just in general, we've been playing this new midfield of Bernardo Silva, Rodri, and Nico Riley, and it's been more like defensively solid, but it's not creative at all. And we're struggling to get we're trying to get creativity from the wingers, and it's kind of not working. So I'm not sure if Pep's going to go back to that, or I don't know what he's going to do. See, that's the thing is I literally don't know what he did, what he's going to do because he did such a madness yesterday that, like I said, I'm a little broken from that. I probably sound very hyperbolic when I say that, but like I'm literally like kind of shattered. I have no idea what to think now.
I mean, losing the league to Arteta is going to be fucking...
because that didn't work at all. I don't think it worked. I don't think anything in that lineup worked. I hope he goes back to Aït-Nouri playing as a left back and have O'Reilly back in the middle because the one thing O'Reilly did bring is he brought a lot of physicality and stability. He's basically the legs because when you play Rodri and Bernardo in 2026, it's just there's no legs. Rodri's coming off an ACL. Bernardo Silva's been run into the ground. There's just no legs. And Nico O'Reilly kind of helped hide that. But in doing that, we took away our creativity. What I personally would do is I would play Rodri and Nico O'Reilly or Nico Gonzalez, one of the two of them, or the two Nicos, two of the three of either of the two Nicos and Rodri, two of the three of those. I'd play Turkey as a 10. I'd bench Bernardo, and then you stick with the same forward line because whatever you want to do. Doku on the left, Semenyo on the right, something like that, and Erling Haaland, or Marmoush. Throw Marmoush in there. I'm not sure, whatever you want to do. That to me is physically balanced, it's defensively solid, and it's creative. I don't think we're doing that right now, and I think that's a big reason why we're not scoring goals. It's very difficult to score goals without Ryan Cherky, and Ryan Cherky's not playing, and I want to see it. And Bernardo Silva's not offering anything for me, so I would personally bench him. But I know that's a moot point because it's Pep's favorite. But and if we drop points, it's gonna be on Pep. If he won't bench his favorite, it's gonna be on him.
I love Pep, yeah, but at the same time, you drop points to West Ham. I can't lie, it's over. It's so over. I've never seen. I don't really see Man City drop points to us ever. No matter how good, how bad. Like, it doesn't matter. You don't drop points to us. You just don't home or away. It doesn't matter. So if you drop points to West Ham, I genuinely think, yeah, it's the end of an era. I can't lie.
We've dropped points to some terrible teams this year. That Spurs team has been absolutely dog shit. Probably be relegated. We dropped 5 points to them. I think the only bad teams we've managed to beat twice this year has been like Liverpool and
Wolves.
And Wolves, yeah. We drop points to Forest. They're no good. They're so bad, and we drop points to them at home.
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
You got everyone thinking Forest is good now. I don't know.
I know they're terrible. I've seen some of their games, and I'm just like, oh, that's a big reason I stopped watching.
They just lost to Midfield today. They lost to fucking Midfield today at home again.
I did hear about that
again.
I'm just like, geez. So
I'll be a midfielder
I'm
good
struggling. Yeah, I'm really struggling right now. Like I said, unfortunately, yesterday really rattled me, and I thought this would be a sure 3 points, and now I'm really not so sure anymore.
So
I'm sorry. That sounded a little arrogant, but that's just. I feel like
No,
if we're trying to be in a title race, this is a game we have to win. That was
No, I think we're going to lose every game, so I'm not offended.
okay. I'm just trying. I don't want to be like, oh, well, fuck
No,
you,
sorry.
fuck
Don't
you.
give a fuck.
I'm trying to be
I don't
cool.
care.
I'm trying to be nice.
Trust me.
I already
trust
told
me, I
you,
don't care.
Kels, me and Mike's are like the same person, really.
All right, we need to
Basically,
beat your
yeah.
scrub team. No.
Basically the UK, Steve.
Yeah.
We
yeah,
need
that's pretty accurate.
if we have any hope of winning the title race, we have to win tomorrow or Saturday. What day? I don't
And
even
you know what? Arsenal host Everton, and Everton are actually, and I've seen them in person. Unfortunately, they did a job on Newcastle. They actually
They're
been really
actually,
good
I
away
think
from
they're better away from their new stadium too.
Yes, they are. I actually
So
think
there
they
could
can
be
get it.
some hope, but I don't know. Again, yeah, like I said, I'm just so rattled from yesterday. I don't know if I can be. I don't know if I can be talked back from the ledge. I'm so down on that game yesterday. I think that just ruined my confidence in anything.
That's fair.
So
We'd be 10
it's
points
going to be
behind
hard to bring me back. I'm just. Yeah, if he can do that in a big game, like what's to say he can't do something like that on Saturday and
Is
throw
Castellanos
everything away?
fit, by the way? Is Castellanos fit, Mike's? Do you think he'll start?
He should start. He should be one of the
Okay.
first on the team sheet.
How
Also,
do you
he's
guys, how do you guys defend? Because I don't remember what you did. I don't know if you do a back 3 or back 5 or back 4.
No,
I don't
but
remember.
we're back 4. We're back 4. 4-2-3-1. It's been what's working for us.
Okay. The only one I can remember is Mavropanos, and I don't really rate him, but
I don't rate him either. He's been good recently, but I don't rate him.
he's really good in the air. That's about it.
He'll have a good game, and then for no reason he'll get on the ball and pass to no one for no reason. Like,
oh
he'll just
God!
diagonally
See, we
pass
could
to
use
the-
that. Okay, start him, please. We could totally use that and
He'll
try to
start.
score a
He
goal
will
that
start.
way.
He will
Do
start.
you think so, Mike? This is your lineup from Monday. Do you think it'll mostly be the same?
Yeah, Suchek is pretty
Yeah.
solid too in the middle.
I'd imagine it'd be Magassa for Kante, even though it probably should be Magassa with the way he came on the other day. But I would probably start either Magassa or Potts for Kante, and then other than that, if it was up to me, actually, fuck that. I would start Fernandez in the pivot with Suchek and put Pablo and Tati back together. But that's how it should be. That's how it should be. Pablo and Tati when they were starting together. That's how it should be.
Who on the left?
No, it's Dharma Traore.
Oh God!
We
Please
ain't got much.
don't. Please not a Dharma Traore.
We ain't got much choice. Like, so it's gonna have to be that. Like, I honestly
I'm
would rather start.
terrified now.
I would rather start Walker Peters left wing. I'm being dead serious. Like, Walker Peters is actually decent going forward. Compared to, I would rather play Walker Peters on the left wing than I would play Adama. And if the thing is, if I was Nuno's assistant and I told him that, he would be like, "Oh yes, back 5." No, you idiots! Like, play Walker Peters on the wing. Play him on the wing. Like, just do that, bro. He could be second choice left wing and second choice right back, not 5 in the back. Play him on the wing. Fuck Adama Traore. If he wants to come off the bench and go and punch someone in the 70th minute, then cool, he can get suspended. That is the only thing he's good for.
If you want to put Bernardo Silva.
Bro, that's what if that's what he wants to do, you can do that. But other than that, I want Tati and Pablo to start together. I want Fernandez in the pivot with Suchek, and unfortunately, Adama's going to have to start. And Diouf play for Skulls because oh my god, that Oni Skulls performance, Jesus Christ!
He got rinsed.
But it wasn't even the fact that. Well, no, sorry, I did rinse him, but it was just a case of like, why? Like just some of the decision making was just terrible. So Diouf is fully rested, so he'll play.
How did my boy Igor Thiago play? By the way,
he played okay. To be fair, we kept him quite quiet, despite the fact he scored 2 goals. Like, because the goals he scored, he was right in the way of one of them, sort of thing, and just because he was just left offside, so he can't even know about one of them, and the other one was a penalty. He's been good this season, though. I really like him, but
I think he'll win Golden Boot because I don't think Haaland's going to score the rest of the season, bro.
He'll score again. I think his last goal will be against us. Like he just always scores against us. So, it's just a bit-
Also, Haaland hasn't scored a hat trick this season yet, so
yeah, pending West Ham United.
So
yeah,
wait,
we'll
your
see.
last game
Probably not, but we could dream, right? That
No,
is the
bro,
only thing
no.
missing this season is an Erling Haaland hat trick.
This is a
That
tough
is one
last.
thing missing. Yeah, he's not scored He's scored 2 open play goals since the new year.
Your last
Again,
year-
like I said, we're not getting him the ball. We're not creating enough chances for him, and it's because of this midfield we're playing. This midfield does not get the ball. They don't create chances, and they don't get the ball to Erling Haaland. So it's very easy to man mark him out of a game, and that's
Actually,
been very frustrating.
Mike's, what do you think of Haaland criticism?
Well, Haaland, I think the Haaland criticism is like the problem is people go one or two ways with it too much. Like I don't think people know how to have a general football conversation about Haaland. I think it's a case of like he's either like the worst player ever or like the best player ever, and it's like that's the problem with people. I feel like he deserves to be dropped. He deserves to be like just not starting right now, but it doesn't take away from the general quality that he does bring. I think even when he was scoring a lot, I felt like the ball could have been played to him a lot more, just based on the fact that he likes direct runs in behind, and people were doing the specific of like trying to cross in a specific position too much. Now I'm thinking if you just go back to the 4-3-2-1, rest him for a bit, and then bring him back a couple games later, everything's calm because you get players close to him. But I think for me, he needs to be dropped for now because based on the fact that Marmoush and Semenyo and Cherky, and Doku, they can all give you some more dynamic movement. If you bring Haaland off the bench, I think you'll be even more motivated. You'll probably be pissed off, and you'll probably want to kill 3 defenders at once while scoring some goals. They did with his bean-ass face. I think if you generally bench him for a bit, he'll come back stronger. But Pep is playing his favourites. That's what Pep does. That's what everybody does.
Well, I honestly, I think I actually kind of agree with some of what you're saying. If we're gonna play this style that we're playing, this possession, no midfield or no creative midfield, then it probably is better to bench him. But we did see earlier this season. I don't know. I think it was in that run that we beat you. We were playing more direct football, and Erling Haaland was thriving. Him and Cherky were running, and Foden was Foden and Cherky and Haaland was like the front, like the three, like the tip of a diamond, kind of like a triangle in the front, and the wingers on the side, and it was working. Haaland was scoring. Everybody was smiling. Doku was getting assists. Like people were having a great time. And Pep just decided to stop doing that. And ever since the turn of the year, we just have not been playing to Haaland's strengths at all. And we've just been playing very slow build up. No urgency, no pace. There's been a bunch of clips on Twitter from yesterday's game about how slow Doku is with the ball. He's not passing quick enough. And so I think when we play like that, yeah, you're better off just not playing Haaland. That's when you want to play Marmoush because Marmoush will contribute a bit more. But yeah, I don't know what the deal is. I think what'll probably happen is just Pep will just keep playing Haaland, and it will just continue to be struggle city, and it's going to be boring, unenjoyable to watch. And yeah, I don't know. I have a feeling Haaland Haaland needs to have a meeting with Pep and be like, are you going to play to my strengths or I'm leaving?
Yeah. No.
Like, I really think he needs to do that. I think he's probably one of the only players in football that can be like, you either play around me or I'm out of here. I'll go to Real Madrid and fucking they'll play counterattacking football with me and I'll get 50 goals and I'll finally win a Ballon d'Or. Which you got
Bayern München.
years ago.
Bayern München. We'll take them. We'll take them, fam.
Yeah, and you know what? Maybe that's what if that's what you, like that then it becomes a question of do you want the player or do you want the manager? Because you know I'm sure you can find a manager to come in and play counterattacking football with Erling Haaland. I'm sure you can. Yeah. And we have enough complimentary players right now, and the Premier League, the quality of it is so low that you could probably scam a league title pretty easily if you just I
mean, Arne Slot won the league last year.
Yeah, like this is not like some tip. There's no
Arteta is it's looking more likely Arteta's gonna win the fucking league. That ain't no fucking amazing Superman manager of any quality. Like it's there, and Arteta's gonna you can't lose the league title to Slot and then Arteta. It's like something's clearly
That's
wrong.
when it's the end. That's when it's the end.
Yeah, something's clearly wrong with you as a manager. Like maybe you just need to go and manage in La Liga or somewhere else where
retire.
like you can play your.
Well, Steve,
football.
we already know what the issue is. It's not Haaland. We all know what the issue is, right?
Oh yeah, it's Donnarumma. Yeah. Hey, Mike, do you think what have you made of Donnarumma at City? Think he's been a good addition?
Don't get me wrong. I think he has his qualities, but I've never liked him. Never. Okay. I've never been a fan of Donnarumma. But
any reason?
For me, I think he is a level of like he's a great keeper, not like a. I'm not putting it this way. If I'm combining a whole team of like, I'm handpicking a team to win whatever and win everything. I'm not picking him. That's always been my whole argument.
Picking Courtois.
Yeah, I'm picking.
Yeah, but everybody who watches football is picking Courtois. Like, there's literally no one you'd pick over Courtois.
Like that's in the Real Madrid game. I even thought like one of the other goals he could have saved it up. He saw it. The ball was like there. Like the ball was fucking there. You are literally.
Yeah, but the second Valverde goal, when he got netting on the right.
I think it was like just but the hand. Like for me, I think it's a good penalty keeper. Obviously, you see when it comes to distribution and all that. That's a whole different conversation when it comes to goalkeepers and what they should and shouldn't be doing and where football's been going. Like, I don't even want to get into that. I even hate the phrase, he's a good shot stopper because he's a fucking goalkeeper. I hate that phrase. I would never, like, if you are a good shot stopper, congratulations. Like, but, like, I think he can save you in certain games for sure. But for me, when I saw I was always arguing the sale of Edison to get Donnarumma. For me, wasn't smart that people think. Of course, but like I'm saying, like if you're gonna sell Edison, I think try and get someone of his. No one's gonna be as good as him in terms of what he did, but at the same time, I would get someone more of his ilk rather than
get someone that fits the way they want to. Because Pep likes to have goalkeepers who are footballers essentially.
Yeah,
and you bought Donnarumma.
Donnarumma is barely a human.
And it's like you have Trafford. I think Trafford's. I didn't rate the kid. I think he's done great. Yeah. I don't either. I will say he's had some impressive games, particularly against Newcastle in the Carabao Cup. But like he fucked up. He made a mistake in the Spurs game. He made a mistake in the fucking Wolves game. He made a mistake in one of the other games too.
The Brighton game.
The Brighton game. Yeah. In the Brighton game. And I feel like they could be one in the Carabao Cup final because he's gonna play that one.
God! What makes you think he's gonna fuck up in the Carabao Cup final?
Because Arsenal are gonna you know how it goes with them with the corners and shit. They'll probably just bat him around, and he won't do something.
Yeah, when he gets pressed, any kind of like.
Yeah, when you put pressure on him, man. When you put pressure on, when you give Trafford time and space to play football, basically.
This is why I hate certain goalkeepers, though, because everyone's very impressed with goalkeepers' distribution when they have time. Like, you should be good when you have time, but you're a goalkeeper. Like, when you're under pressure, that's when you see the real test of, like...
That's why Nick Pope is the worst fucking goalkeeper I've ever seen play actual football my whole life. Wide open, he'll kick... It's like he's kicking with fucking sandals on, bro.
Fabianski does the same thing. Ariana does the same thing. Like, yeah, honestly.
Flappy hand ski.
Yeah.
He's one of those.
Trafford, but I think it's fair to say he's still developing at this point. He's still very young, and we'll sell him this summer because he wants to go, and I think he'll have a very solid career somewhere. But I still like the guy, and I think I wish he would stay, but obviously he won't with Donnarumma. He wants to be the number one, and I think eventually he'd probably be good enough to be our number one. But right now he's not. He's just not as good as Donnarumma right now.
Okay,
and but it's just kind of a sad situation. He I think he got sold a dream, and then Donnarumma just magically became available, and it's like, well, we can't not sign him if he's available. And the whole thing was Ederson wanted to leave. Ederson didn't want to stay, and Ederson honestly was poor last season.
Yeah,
because what do we say? The best thing about a keeper is you want a keeper to stop shots, and he was terrible. He was so bad, and his distribution wasn't the greatest. Ironically, he got the most assists that he's ever gotten last season, but his kicking was all over the place. Which normally we shouldn't judge him on. I mean, which normally that shouldn't be a metric on a keeper, but I mean, I loved Ederson. I love that shit house. He's just such a goofball. But his time was up. He wanted to go and he left.
Getting paid
And now
well.
I think we are still trying to figure out how to play with Donnarumma. It's a big difference.
I don't think it lasts long.
But if anybody can figure it out, it's gonna be Pep Guardiola. And if not, then I don't know.
You got to dip, bro. So what do you want to see, Kels, for the lineup on Saturday?
I'm just going to tell you what I want. I know I'm not going to see it because I know the manager will never drop Bernardo Silva, but I'm dropping him. I'm playing. I'm going to do a. Okay, if you have a Dama Traore, all right, fuck it. I'm just going to do my lineup. My lineup is going to be, I'm going to put Donnarumma in net. I'm going to do Nunez, Kusanov, Gahey, Aïnouri. And then my midfield is going to be Nico, G, and Rodri, and Turkey. And then on the wing, I'm going to play Doku, Haaland, and Semenyo. That's what I'm doing. I guarantee you Pep won't do it, but that's what I'm doing.
You're playing Cherky through the
I'm playing Cherky.
As the 10?
As the 10, yeah.
And then Haaland up top. Okay. Yeah. I'm surprised you didn't go with the...
You know what? You know what? Actually, forget it. I'm changing that. I'm playing Doku on the right, and I'm playing Omar Marmoush on the left. Kel's crazy ideas.
That's not bad. I'm surprised you didn't go with Cherky Foden, Haaland, because you said
Foden is so out of form right now that I don't know. I don't think this is the game to throw him back in. You need to throw him in something gentle.
Are you concerned with Foden long term?
I am very concerned about Foden long term. I think the fact that he's just actively being benched, he's not getting any minutes right now, I think Pep doesn't trust him. And if Pep's going to be our manager, then I don't know if Foden has a future here anymore because Pep is putting Tijani Rangers on before him. He's also putting Tijani on before Turkey, which is blowing my mind.
That's bad.
I don't think Pep trusts him right now, and Pep is also asking him to play deeper, which I don't think that suits him at all.
Mike,
I don't want Phil Foden being next to Rodri. I don't want that.
I find the management of Foden just weird in general. So I'll either see him too much or not enough. That's my problem. I don't think he should be I think he should still be here, but he doesn't have to be the forefront of everything just because of the way England see him. It's you have one thing Man City has had before the slight fall off over the past few years that Arsenal and Chelsea did it with a Saka and Palmer with that dynamic is you had other players, but that doesn't mean he has to either be. You have to carry City or you have to be completely exiled from City, given what's happened and stuff. I just think that people either disrespect these players too much or overrate these players too much. So with Foden's treatment, I just think come off the bench a bit, start a couple of games, whatever. I would love to know what Pep thinks because for all the right and wrong reasons, his brain should be donated to science. I would generally love to know all his reasoning for his team selections. But if you're going to play, for example, like this, the way I was thinking when I was watching the City Real Madrid game, I'm like, am I witnessing a 2 up front 4-2-4 Man City era? Like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
I was like, I'm thinking that
4-2-4.
Like, you need, even if it's a midfielder playing on the wing when they're tucking in or whatever, no matter where, they needed a 110. They needed a Cherky essentially, but even if it was fucking Foden,
it should have been Cherky. Cherky creates chances. Foden is more of the goal scorer in that situation, which is still useful because that's where he was playing when he won Player of the Season, which was not that long ago. And I just think that I don't know, something's going on there between him and Pep. Pep doesn't trust him. Pep doesn't even want to play him. He's not even getting very many minutes off the bench. What did he get? 10 minutes off the bench against Newcastle. I don't know what's going on there. I'm very worried about Foden right now.
It would feel like a mistake almost to give him a huge deal, which apparently is going to happen. Because it's it's reminding me of when Rashford got his huge payday from Man United, but he wasn't in great form for a year. Then you give him the bag, and it's then people are expecting him to go back to that. Same shit's happening right now with Saka. They gave Saka the bag, and he hasn't been in form this whole season. And he physically.
Well, what they did with Saka is Saka. I think Saka's finished physically.
Yes.
He's been but Foden doesn't have that excuse. Foden hasn't been injured. Foden didn't have life-changing or career defining surgery because let's be real. When you tear your hamstring off the bone, that's very serious. And you're generally just not going to come back from that.
Hamstring injuries are nasty, bro. People think you could just come back from those, and it's like,
all
is good.
You're never gonna. Saka will never be the same player.
Nah.
Mikel Arteta just did that to him. Mikel Arteta just overplayed him from a young age, so his developing body was going through this. It's just you just can't do that. He's not coming back from that. But Foden doesn't have anything like that. Foden doesn't have any major injury. Foden has just. I don't know what's going on. I literally don't know.
Same with
there's a lot of rumors out there. I'm not going to speculate on them. I'm not going to comment on them, but
that's fair.
The latest thing that's been coming up, again, granted these sources are Twitter ITKs, people on Twitter who don't really have. I don't know if it's true or false, but some of the aggregators like Transfer Live or whatever are starting to pick them up. But there is a rumor out there that Barcelona want Foden.
I don't.
If Foden was on a free, I'm sure they would take him on a free because there's no risk to them. But
they'd
they'd
have to give him
Foden and Pedri in La Liga. Potentially with Rodri behind them, maybe, because there's a lot of rumor and innuendo about Rodri leaving. I mean, granted, it's all linked to Real Madrid, but I still have this nagging feeling that if Rodri leaves, if he goes, I could see him going to Barcelona because, we know how much Rodri likes the Spanish national team. And you'd think he'd want to spend the rest of his career rocking up with Pedri. Like Rodri, Pedri. Can you imagine a midfield of Rodri, Pedri, and Foden? Do you know how technical that is? How the skill set? And oh my God, that would be insane football to watch. And we've let the speculation kind of get there because we've had they're both on freeze next summer. And there's no new contract, so these are all within the realm of possibility ideas. It's not like we're pulling, we're not making shit up out of our ass, but. I mean, it's all probably just Twitter rumors and stuff and BS and Spanish media. Spanish media are also notorious for making up lies and stuff. So, or just BS information. So maybe it's a load of crap, but you never know. Until Foden and Rodri sign new contracts, the speculation will be on.
Yeah. Shout out to one of the most viewed player on Transfermarkt right now. My man, Jakob Wanker. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him. What the fuck is this? Yeah, shout out to him.
So annoyed at Transfermarkt because I have to turn my VPN off every time I go on it now.
Yeah, I've had that too. I just want to look at Foden's injury record. I don't think it's anything crazy. Shit, he's 25 already. Damn.
He's been around the first team since he was 17 years old.
Damn. Yeah, you're right. Fucking hell. Oh my God, another Livramento rumor. Jesus Christ.
Oh no.
I don't care.
I'm being linked to Arsenal. I'm like, what?
Fam, Arsenal are obsessed with signing defensive players. It's like crack. They're addicted to fucking crack. I'm telling you. Signing all these fucking defenders.
Well, if they keep signing defenders, players will leave. Nobody's sitting on the bench for too long,
But Foden's had, so he's missed a grand total of 14, 21, 26, 27, 29, 30, 31. He's missed 32 games for Man City since 17-18. Yeah, that's nothing.
He's available. Well, you mean through injury. Yeah, he's not.
Yeah. He
had appendicitis in the triple season and he kind of lost his place then. And he stayed pretty healthy during the player of the season. And then last season he had some off-field stuff. I don't know what I'm not going into detail because I don't know, but
yeah,
I don't know.
That's fair.
I just really wonder where his relationship with Pep is right now because Pep Pep's not playing him. He's not getting minutes in big games, and that's got to be concerning.
Not playing him in any games?
Yeah, he got 10 minutes in that Newcastle game or something like that. That's the last time he played.
Jesus.
Like, that's not enough. I still Foden. Like, I still back him. I still believe in him, but I think it's becoming clear the manager does not. So I really wonder what Foden's future is under this manager. And so I just don't know. But if we, I don't think we're gonna. I don't know what the managerial Pep's contract. Everybody says he's leaving after 27. That's when he has a contract through. I don't know, but does Foden have to sit on the bench for another season?
That's a waste.
I think if we got rid of some players, like I really think if we finally get, Bernardo Silva needs to go. Bernardo Silva's taking all his minutes right now.
That's why I don't get that's why I would not. And again, donate his brain to science. It doesn't make sense. Like, someone gets exiled, then someone fucking. Then someone just plays like 20 games in a row, and then you'll never see certain man again. Then all of a sudden, this guy's your savior. It's like sometimes, like, cool, it works when you're winning league titles.
We did it with Savinho.
Yeah.
Barely plays great against Newcastle, then immediately gets to start. Nico Gonzalez played arguably just as well as Savinho did on Saturday and doesn't start. Crazy.
Yeah, and a lot of people are starting to say. I've seen a lot of like justice for Nico Gonzalez on Twitter. They're just like, "Where is the guy?" City Twitter. We love the guy. Like
the motherfucker died.
I think we played some of our best football with him.
Yes.
And I would like to get back to playing that football. And I don't know. Pep doesn't seem to like him. And I don't get it. I don't get what he's doing wrong because I'm not seeing it. I'm seeing us playing flowing football. And then Pep said that we played our best football that we did on Saturday against Newcastle. And then he properly dismantles that whole team. And I'm just like, well, I thought that was the best football. Why wouldn't you keep that on? And
wait, did he say that? Did Pep say that?
He said that's like we're back to it. Yeah, he said something. I gotta find that. I'll attempt to find the tweet, but it's probably buried in a whole bunch of nonsense for me because I definitely overreacted yesterday. I don't really care though. If people don't like my opinion, just don't follow me. That's fine. I give up. I'm not trying to please anybody. I'm not gonna tailor my speech to what people are gonna like or not.
Yeah, fuck that.
I just don't care. Let me see if I could find this.
Mike's in terms of West Ham. Do you think you're getting relegated?
Yes.
Okay.
The reason why I say that is because, think about how hard Tottenham's fixtures are. Yeah, I was having this conversation with Elijah. I know Tottenham have lost basically every one of their fixtures in 2026, but my whole point is that West Ham's fixtures are very difficult and not easy enough for West Ham to overtake Tottenham points tally wise, where Tottenham are going to lose every single game possible because it becomes to a point where it's like, if we were playing like this if we just recruit like this in the summer, this wouldn't be a problem. This wouldn't be a problem. So, like, in general, with West Ham, Tottenham, and Forest, I think it comes down to the fact that everyone is going to lose at the same exact time. Everyone is basically going to lose at a similar point where we won't get so many more points than the two teams above us. Yeah, given the fact that we've played against these. They've played against these teams that improved. We don't manage games well enough at the end to maintain anything. Like Man United game drop points, Chelsea game drop points, Brentford, if that's a league game, we're dropping points. These are grounds we don't usually do well against and teams we don't usually do well against in general. The only team we actually really do well against in terms of general record is Fulham, and we beat Fulham. And we needed to win that game.
That's impressive. I didn't think you were going to win that shit.
Same.
I thought maybe a draw or something, but yeah, that's mad impressive.
Wow, you beat them. Probably would that coincide when Steve became a Fulham fan?
No. I bandwagoned full America for the fucking Southampton game, and those motherfuckers lost. What a bunch of fucking.
I found the Pep quote. Okay, listen to this from Pep. He said, "Newcastle game defined who we are," meaning. That was a question from the journalist. Watch the game. We want to be proactive to regain the ball. We want to attack quick for the quality. We have to do it. Otherwise, drop the team. Don't make many mistakes. Drop them and attack consistency again. Regain the ball quick as possible. I think that's what defined Man City in the past 10 years. He said that on Saturday, and then he dropped everyone from that team.
And now he's going from saying that to, 3-0? At least it's not 4-0.
He's gaslighting. There's just no other explanation.
Nah, he tripping with the 3-0, 4-0 thing. That's just straight tripping. That's copium. That's a hardcore copium.
You know why it wasn't 4-0?
Because Vinny missed a
Donnarumma saved a penalty.
Donnarumma saved a fucking penalty. So wait, Mike, how many points do you see out of this? I'm gonna try to come up with a tally in my head.
Okay.
You actually don't have a terrible record versus Aston Villa, right?
It never used to be terrible until Emery came about. We haven't beaten Emery yet.
Oh.
Have you drawn?
We drew last year at their ground.
Oh, that's
And you
actually
know
a
what?
pretty good
With the way
result.
that they're playing domestically, I think I might give you a point there. I think
I wouldn't be. I think, to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised.
I don't think you'll beat Man City, so I'll give you 0 for that. So I think you'll get 1 from Villa.
This is the thing, yeah. You see Wolves, we've lost them twice this season. And yes, they were both at their ground, and because one was in the Carabao Cup.
Yeah.
But I do think we'll win that game. Looking back,
What are you saying, Klaus? What are you saying? West Ham Wolves.
Oh, it's at West Ham, isn't it? I
Ooh.
can see that being. I think you win by a goal, but that could be a draw.
That
Because
could
Wolves
be
haven't won away
anything.
from home.
They're
Wolves
good
haven't won
form.
away from home yet. But then again, they didn't win a game until they played us. So fucking hell, like it gets
Oh, that's
okay.
right. I forgot.
I know what I'm going with then. Wolves win. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm sorry.
fair enough.
Sorry,
I
you're
don't
right.
do it.
I remember watching that. I remember watching
Yep.
that Wolves 3-0. That was
I'm saying win.
you activated their superpowers, bro.
I know.
all I
it's-
can
like,
say
if they
is
played us
beating that
earlier-
Wolves super team ain't for everyone.
Yeah, it isn't.
We did it twice.
That's
I'm
what
sorry.
I think. The thing is, I actually did.
Then we lost points in both Spurs games. So,
I actually
I
didn't think we
can't
was
get over
gonna
that.
like. I was having this conversation with Elijah the other day. I didn't think we was
Yeah.
gonna win the Wolves game, but I think that'll be our only win. Put it that way.
Oh, okay. So you're actually gonna go with 3 points, and you're going with a draw for the Villa game.
Yeah,
Okay, so you're getting 4 points so far. Palace away.
that's
I
a
think
draw.
that's a draw.
That's a draw.
they're kind of stinky right now, though.
Yeah, they drew to AEK Larnaca today at Selhurst.
Oh, I just saw a tweet. They're saying like, "Oh, guess what? If both teams could be out of the conference, out of Europe next week, so they can because we have to play. We have a game in hand that we need to play, and it's against them, and we had to cancel it because both teams were in Europe. But
And you're the
we don't.
Carabao.
I don't know if that's gonna be the case after next week. I say it's very highly likely that both teams are not.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I'll go with draw for the Crystal Palace West Ham. I'll go draw. Yeah.
Yeah,
What do you say, Mike's?
I'd go draw as well.
Kels?
At Selhurst, I'll say a draw.
Okay. West Ham Everton. I got Everton win. Can't lie. Everton dub.
I don't.
On the road, yeah, Everton are winning that game.
Yeah.
I think a draw just because I don't see us
Okay.
letting boys have one over us.
So far, you got. I'm assuming you're predicting a loss for Man
6
City
points,
game.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
predicting
So
loss
so
to
far
the
6
City
points.
game.
I'm predicting
Yeah,
6 points.
So 6. Okay. Brentford
But-
away next. I think you'll lose that one.
I think we will lose that one. This is where it starts getting sticky. I think we'll
Yeah,
lose that one.
these last 4 is awful.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh
and
God,
then you host
Etsy
Arsenal.
James,
Host Arsenal.
can you
Bruh.
please do something about our? Please get a draw.
That's not really, we're not doing shit. We are not doing shit.
Then again, you went away to Emirates last year and fucking won.
I know we've done it 2 years in a row at their ground, but we went to their ground this time and Nuno decided to be a cuck and we had 0 shots.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would say just low block and get a draw, please.
Newcastle
To save
away.
football. To save football, please. Give us a chance.
Newcastle
I know.
away. I'm gonna just say draw, yo.
Right, I can't lie. I know Eddie Howe has been shit this season. I know we beat you at your ground. I'm gonna say loss.
we haven't beat you guys in 3 games,
That's mental, given the fact that
That's
you guys have
fucked up.
always for as long as I've grown up, you guys have tormented us.
Yeah.
So it's kind of bad. I think we'll lose that game.
Okay. And then final day.
Lead draw, the biggest draw ever. They'll probably send us down.
So I have you guys getting. I have it as loss against City, draw against Villa, loss against Wolves, loss against Palace, loss against Everton, loss against Brentford, draw. No, I fucked something up there. No, yeah, Arsenal loss, Newcastle draw, Leeds draw. Now, if you look at Tottenham, okay, let me pull up Tottenham's schedule. So I'm gonna go with in terms of the of that. All right, they're gonna get piped by Liverpool. Let's be real. Even a shit Liverpool, they're probably gonna pipe them.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Like a 3-1 or 4-1 or some shit. Then they're gonna get piped by Atletico Madrid, but whatever. Forest.
Draw, probably.
They host Forest.
I think they're both fucking terrible, so draw.
I'll go with no, I'm going Forest win. Fuck this. I actually think Spurs will lose out. I think they lose to Sunderland.
I think they lose to Sunderland as well.
I think maybe against Brighton, I'll give them a draw.
I'm saying draw against Brighton as well, to be fair.
Maybe.
Yeah, to be fair, Steve, I can't lie. I'm looking at these fixtures, yeah. I think we might survive.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Maybe Elijah was right, man. I don't know.
I can't lie, bro. Like, Wolves away, they win in that shit.
Yeah, I'm looking at their fixture. I'm just like, I actually can't see them winning.
Aston Villa, even though Aston Villa are hoeing around, I trust you
They're
guys
hoeing right now.
Point. Yeah,
the thing is, do you remember how football works? Like, football's mad. We're predicting this. They'll find a win out of nowhere, and we won't expect it.
They'll find
a win. But we won't. We don't know where it's going.
If it's against Chelsea because of a Jorgensen mistake, that would be fucking crazy.
Chelsea won't let that happen. If there's anyone that wants to relegate Tottenham, it's going to be them.
Yeah. And then
fuck.
So I got them. I'll give them a draw against Brighton, I guess. And then I'll go loss to Wolves, loss to Villa. Leeds draw. You know, that might be the one they scumbag barely.
I think draw, yeah. I do think draw.
Tottenham Leeds.
Leeds have dropped off. Terrible at home though. They're so bad.
They are.
They're so bad. The only time they've been decent at home has been in Europe. I can't believe Dortmund lost in this. So
and when they play you,
that goes without saying.
These men have not gotten a single point since the Man City game in February.
They lost 6 in a row.
That's bad. And then Everton, I think they lose. Yeah, I can't lie. I think they will get 2 points from the Premier League from now to the end of the season. I have West Ham getting 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, I said I said 7. So yeah, we're definitely finishing above Tottenham.
Yeah, and
Yay! I don't think Burnley are anywhere close to you. They're pretty far down. So.
Oh yeah, Burnley and Wolves are gone.
Wolves might.
Wolves are not staying up.
They have 8 games left.
Imagine that, Remontada.
8,
that'll be the best escape of all time. That'll be the best escape of all time.
So they can get a maximum of, if I do my math correctly, they can get 30 points. No, sorry, they can get 40 points if they win out. They probably won't, but I do think, you know what? Do you know what
I think will happen? Wolves will finish above Burnley. Burnley will finish fourth.
Yo.
They play Burnley at the last day. That's funny.
Oh, fucking hell. Brighton. Sunderland aren't that good away from home. I can see them winning. They're going to win against Spurs. I think they will win against Spurs. Fulham. You know what? So wait, I have Wolves winning. Hold on, I have Wolves winning 1 game, 2 games, 3. I actually think my hot take is Wolves will finish above Spurs.
Ah,
What the fuck?
oh my god!
Because
that's gonna-
I have Spurs getting like 2 points from the rest of the season, and I have like at least 3 Wolves wins. Yeah, man. And then they'll beat Burnley last day, I think. That's 12.
Wolves. Oh wow!
Bro,
And
Tottenham
they
are
can
on
just
like
have a
20
going down party. Wolves and Burnley at what is it at Turf Moor? I
Wolves,
didn't even
Burnley,
see.
and Spurs. And then let me
Oh
check
yeah,
it.
then that's gonna be a massive like relegation party.
It's a vacation party, yo. Nottingham
No,
Forest.
forget the promoted party, relegation
Bro,
party.
I do not miss doing this with Newcastle. I used to do this shit for hours with Steve Bruce, bro. Just being like, looking at our fixtures, looking at everybody else's fixtures. Oh my god, are we gonna stay up?
Yeah, bro, I would never ever look. I would just hope and pray and try and live my life.
You're like,
Yeah.
I don't want to look at this table. That's how I am during
Yeah.
title races. I don't want to look at the table.
I never look at the table.
Tottenham.
I don't even want to look. I don't even know what to type. I know we're in second. That's all I know. I don't even
So how
know
many
the
points do you have out of this for Forest, Mikes?
I don't know. You know, against Fulham.
Oh God, are we asking? We're putting Forest in here? Oh jeez.
Yeah, because Forest are
Yeah,
Forest
Forest are
are
in
1 point behind Spurs.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they're the same.
Oh my
process.
God, they are. Oh, they got. Okay.
Yeah, let me show you the table.
How they actually Spurs or Forest actually have good players? I'm so confused.
It's because they've run like shit and their managers always shit.
Yeah, so
I know,
here's
but
the
like,
table.
and you know, like obviously Anderson's a good player. Murillo
They
and
don't always turn up,
Milenkovic
though.
is a really good center back partnership, and Matt Sells has been a good keeper.
Matt Sells
maybe
has
not
been
this
shocking
year.
this season, though. Sells has been
Has he?
shocking.
Okay, well he was very good last season. Anderson and Gibbs White are both very good midfielders, and oh yeah, I'm
Yeah, this
that's
is the table, Kels. So Spurs are only 1 point clear of the relegation zone.
oh my God, it's very close.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's what I'm saying. So I have West Ham getting 4 points. So I think they'll finish on like 32. I think
Leeds
Spurs will
United
finish
are
on
starting to drop a
31.
bit too. I thought they were okay.
Le-
Wow, look
Leeds
at how
will-
low
Leeds are
Brighton
dropping a
are.
bit.
Fucking hell, we didn't beat this bum ass Brighton team. I hate this season. I hate this season. I have no idea how my team's in second. I'm looking at all these teams at the bottom, and I'm like, wow, we've dropped so many points to some of these teams, and I'm like, fuck.
So the real question is that do I think Forest will get at least? I think they just need to get more than 31 points because I don't think Spurs will get like 2 more points maybe. And they could do that by beating Fulham. I don't think they will. I don't think they will. What about you, Mike?
I think draw or loss.
I'll say,
Like, I'll say draw. I'll say draw.
Okay. Right.
I think
So
Tottenham's a
draw.
as well.
I'll go
I
loss. I think they're going to beat Spurs. So there's the 4 points. There's 4 points right there. Do you think they'll beat Spurs or draw?
I said draw.
Okay, fairs. They have a good record versus Villa, no?
Yeah, I hope they do. Yeah, I hope they do.
A lot of Midlands teams have good record against Villa.
It's because they make sense in it. But I think at this time, just because of
Yeah.
how bad they
Local
perform at home now-
rivalries.
Yeah, how bad they perform now, though, I do think Villa will get something. It'll be
Okay.
one of them ones where like Villa will lose at home and then they'll beat Forest for no reason.
Nottingham for ooh.
I think they'll beat Burnley. They'll beat Burnley. Burnley are good. I've got about 5 points so far on my calculations.
Yeah. You know what? I'll give them a win against Burnley as well. Sunderland away. That's probably a
Loss.
loss. Chelsea away.
Loss. I know Chelsea are bad. I like bad sometimes, but that's the Forest.
Chelsea are good. At Chelsea, they're not very good.
Chelsea dropped so
And
many
they
points at
drop
home.
points to these kind of teams. I think that's a draw.
I think Chelsea will just about
No, I
get
could.
it because
I wouldn't.
Forest don't even have an identity anymore, man. Like, we don't know what a Forest team is anymore.
Yeah, that ass. We actually have a good record there, so I think they'll lose that one as well.
I think they'll lose to Newcastle as well.
Yeah. Famous last fucking words. Man United probably lose.
Loss, yeah.
And
Bournemouth, they don't like because of the championship.
Yeah, Bournemouth. Yeah,
but draw.
That's a loss.
I've got a draw for Bournemouth, so I've got about 6 points. So yeah, Tottenham are going down. Fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. Especially if they're keeping Igor Tudor, bro. One of the worst managers I've seen in my entire life. Yeah,
I'm not someone that watches European football like you do, yeah, but I was so confused. Because he's not liked by his last 3 fan bases.
But Lazio, I was like, all right, he left. Fucking big whoop. Guy's shit. Yeah, nobody, yeah. Guy's an awful manager. I really don't get it. Why they hired him. It would be like if Borussia Dortmund were in a relegation race and they hired Allardyce or some shit. It's like, what?
Yeah.
It's like, what? You're hiring some random foreign manager who's terrible.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking weird. Fucking weird. All right, cool. Man, I missed relegation combos. Not.
I hate it.
Well, score predictions. We'll wrap up with that. Score predictions.
2-1 City.
2-1 City.
We'll probably take the lead early and sit back.
Oh, and is that when you give up goals?
Yeah. We always if you see West Ham 1 goal up,
your in-game management is so poor.
West Ham 1 goal up is the worst team ever.
Newcastle 1-0 up is also the joint worst team fucking ever.
We've been struggling. When we got 1-0 down, we've been struggling to come back. So
that's true. As soon as Real Madrid scored yesterday, it was basically
there's no chance. Yeah, and it's because Pep started the wrong lineup because you weren't gonna score goals with. I'm sorry, you weren't gonna score goals.
You ain't gonna score goals with Doku, Sabinho.
Okay, and nobody getting them the ball, and Rodri by himself on an island. Like, what are you doing? Just dumb. Okay, I'll say.
All right. Do you think Pep's gonna play?
I'll say 2-0. I'll say 2-0 City.
Do you think he's gonna play a stupid lineup?
I think it'll be similar to the one yesterday, but I think he'll drop Savino because he still offers nothing. Unfortunately, that doesn't mean he's gonna put Turkey in. I think he'll just play. Oh God, maybe he will play Turkey. I don't know. No, he'll put Nico O'Reilly back in the midfield, and then he'll put Ait-Nouri at left back, and then he'll drop Savino. That's my prediction. So at least Rodri won't be alone by himself.
Fair enough.
But I don't. Yeah, again, low scoring game because again we're struggling to score goals. Maybe a cheeky pen or something. So maybe Haaland can get on the score sheet from a penalty.
He has a good goal scoring record against West Ham, no?
He does, but not recently. Or he just has he's in terrible form right now because again it's not his fault. It's because nobody gets in the ball. And then he hasn't seen a chance in so long that he's been missing him when he's been getting them. But he's not getting a lot of. He's feeding on scraps right now.
That's fair.
And it's not his fault. I don't blame him. I blame the manager. He's playing the wrong team.
Yeah.
I again we've dropped points in our last couple of games, so that's on the manager.
But that Newcastle fucking rock up. Boom, 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 boom. Slappings for fun. What a life.
Well, because we have a Newcastle killer on our team. That's why. His name is Omar Marmouche. A great feature of our bench.
This motherfucker hates us, yo. Oh, well. Anything else you guys wanted to talk about? Anything else?
I've said all that because I think it probably...
Cal,
I think I've extended myself enough. Yeah, I'm kind of...
Bears?
Go back into listening to I'm listening to a bunch of chillax music to try to clear my mind.
That's fair.
It's such a good name for a genre, chillax music. Chill, relax music.
Wow. That's quirky.
That's what chillax music is.
That's quirky. Anyways, cool. All right, everybody. So That was our West Ham Man City preview. Thank you, Mikes, for joining, my G.
No problem.
If you're around this weekend, please join one of my many watch-alongs. Should be fun, but yeah.
You can join our West Ham watch along if you want.
I'm at the game, unfortunately.
Well, Steve, send him the link and he can check in from the stadium at halftime.
There's no Wi-Fi in that stadium.
I bet that shithole stadium has amazing Wi-Fi signal.
Why it's the worst. It's the worst Wi-Fi ever. It's the worst. Oh my god, I hate it.
I have gone to a game at Wembley. It was an American football game, and the Wi-Fi there was trash.
No,
No, they're not at Wembley. They're at the Olympic Stadium, the London Olympic.
Yeah, I know
No,
that.
but-
I know
but-
that.
but
But I'm
Wembley's
just saying,
also awful.
Wembley was equally as shitty as the Olympic Stadium.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Wembley's terrible. Wembley's terrible Wi-Fi.
Ah, I see.
I was trying to check in from the 49er game, and it wouldn't load. And this is before eSIMs were a thing, so too much traffic.
Yeah, that's fair.
I tried to borrow the phone from some kid next to me, but we've been chatting the whole game, so it wasn't just like out there. But this British kid went on a rant. He's like, "I fucking hate football. It's so terrible. I just like NBA and American footy." I'm like, okay.
Wait, he didn't like European football? Like
No.
soccer?
No, he didn't
wow.
like soccer. He said, I hate footy. He's like,
I
I hate it.
hate
It's so
footy."
bad. I was like, okay.
That's
Well,
how
at least you know what'd be really ironic is if West Ham got relegated, which hopefully they don't, and then Millwall came up.
Oh god. Oh god. They'd be celebrating the champ like it's fucking Champions League.
Yeah,
love
that'd be
this.
awkward.
I
I'm
need
like,
to
just
see-
I'm like, not that I'm sure you don't want them to get promoted, but then you at least get your derby back.
Yeah, I need to see. I need in this woke generation of LGBTQ Premier League. I need to see Millwall in this league, yo.
They won't get fans in Stratford. They will not get fans. I promise they will not
I
be allowed.
need to see Millwall in the LGBTQ Premier League era. I
No,
need to see
Yeah,
it.
They
try
will
to
break-
have
they will
Pride
break
Day at the
Derby's
Den.
They will break Derby's record. They will break that.
That's like
Okay, at the
the-
Den.
It's like the Pride World Cup game between Iran and fucking.
In Seattle, oh, dude. Wait, I gotta look at this relegation scrap or this championship promotion scrap now. I gotta see if I can find it. That's
Man said
funny.
the Den Pride game.
Oh my god, I morbidly want to see this now. Much
I
to
do
Mike's
too.
chagrin, he's like, keep them down there.
I am
Oh, yeah,
invested
keep
1000%.
They're too happy to face us, so keep them down. They're too happy.
Hey,
I don't care, but
I'm
they'll live
not
whenever
surprised. Bro, I was the same way with Sunderland, so I don't blame you. I don't want my
Yeah,
rivals.
but at least Sunderland had some Premier League heritage. Millwall have never been in the first division ever.
Oh shit! Then yeah, we definitely got to see this then. Need some history.
It's only when we've dropped down.
Oh, that's fucking dope, yo. That's funny.
I cannot find this.
That's
It goes
funny.
Premier League.
But
There
anyways,
we go.
we will wrap it up. Oh, what's up?
Oh no, I was looking at the Millwall are in
Third.
third. Millwall are in third in the
Oh,
championship.
yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah. Hey, Haji Wright, Coventry City, almost the
They're
top
leading.
goal
Yeah, they're
scorer.
leading it. That'd be nice to get another American in the Premier League. Wrexham
Yeah.
are in sixth. Didn't they change the playoff to top six? Or what
No,
is it
eight.
like? Oh, it's top 8 now. Oh damn.
Well, it's top 8 in 26-27 season.
Oh, so
Oh,
next year. Okay, so
Oh.
this season
Is that it, Mike's? Is that right?
Yeah,
Is
it is. It's
27,
just as
28?
fucking awful now. Like major championship shits now. It's like I've got nothing to fucking watch anymore when it comes to football. It's fucking awful sport now. It's fucking terrible.
Oh.
Everything's
Yeah,
changing. Everything's shit.
The quality of team that can get promoted if you're fucking like 8th place, and because Serie B does that. They have like top 8, and it's like so you're telling me the 8th best team in the league could somehow get to Serie A? What the fuck? Why would anyone want like that? That's
Yeah,
nonsense.
that's excessive. But
It should be. Yeah, the champions.
they probably just make a lot of money on the promotion games. Or the
Well, that's
playoffs.
what it is.
Yeah,
That's
the
exactly-
player final was a lot of money. So
Yeah, the
Shitload
TV
of
and everything. So that's crazy.
Well, Spurs will have a lot of fun in that fucking league next year. Fuck, that's probably why they did it, yo. They know that Spurs are going down. So throwing men a fucking
more money.
lifeline.
They have to
worry,
give them a
Spurs-
lot of like leeway to get back, a lot of ability to get back up.
Yeah, just finish 8th. Just finish 8th. You know, Spurs being Spursy, those guys will finish 9th on the last day.
probably.
Which would be fucking hilarious.
No, no.
That would be. If we could just leave Spurs in the championship for a couple of seasons, I'd be okay with that.
I don't think they would exist anymore. I don't think financially they can do that shit for more than like 2 years.
Imagine championships at Spurs Stadium. Championship games.
Yo. I can't.
Whoa, selling Victor Hayes. That's kind of. Don't tell that to
very
Sparkus.
random. That's very random.
Don't tell that to Sparkus. He's gonna flip out. He thinks that guy's better than Husanov.
Which he's not, but he is very good. But
He's a very
anyway,
good player.
yeah. But anyway,
We'll let Mike's go to bed because we know it's late there. So
I don't think he cares, but yeah, fair.
No.
Yeah, big up everybody for joining, and yeah, let the nonsense continue.
God, let us win. Please, God. Please don't let me suffer today, God. Please. Please, God, don't let me suffer today.